Shalom Alaikum. I'm going to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushai, Hashem, Rakak, Kadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS who teach and rule well, and salutation to all the occupant all four corners of earth who's pushing his truth, sincerity. Shalom Alaikum. Yeah, I just wanted to speak about things that are going on. You know, prophecies are rolling off the board right now. Things are, every time you come on the news, you know, they're speaking about something that's going on in the Middle East, something that's going on in some part of the world, but our military is playing a part in it, you know. Same things of days of past are happening right now. When Rome was falling apart, it was all over the place. It was like the octopus. It was like an octopus. It has arms everywhere, you know, and his arms were his military. That's his might. Same thing we're here in America. America's might is everywhere, you know. Whether they're winning or losing the battles, they're there, you know. Not only that, they have military base set up all over the world, you know. So right now, you know, you got things going on over there, over in the Middle East as well as here in America. You know, you have civil unrest that's getting ready to pop off. You have the people going against the government heavy in different cities. They're sick and tired of the way the living is, as far as the bills and everything. People are just fed up, man, you know. And not only that, you got storms happening. You know, you got the killings are just going crazy around the area we camp at. You know, the area we camp at is by a college, on a college campus, basically. And it's a city college, but it's still on campus. And in that area right on the beach, you know, college kids over there, they were walking one in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, and boom, they get shot at. You know, 2/3 hit them, or whoever it was shot them and hit the girl and killed her. You know, so things are happening, man. These so-called innocent are getting it, but no one dies as innocent, you know. But at the end of the day, you know, the signs and everything, it's just a lot going on. You know, this is Romans 13:11, and that knowing the time that now it is high time to awake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than we believe. And you know, once again, these signs, we're seeing these signs. This is how we know that the salvation is close, man. You know, the Lord said He would show us different signs, man. And in these days and times, man, we're in, man. You know, we have to go back to the scriptures for things, man, and just get a clear understanding, or else we'll be lost and losing our mind like these people out here, man. You know. But at the end of the day, you know, it's all about waking up out of that sleep, man, because, you know, you have to be able to understand the times we're in. I was watching the news. They talk about Mark Zuckerberg has built a bunker in Hawaii, while the rest of the Edomites are fleeing to New Zealand, you know, and they're building these state-of-the-art bunkers, not a couple $1,000s or $100,000 bunkers that they have here in America that they were building a few years ago. No, these are with mansions on top of them, and below they have dug out hole down there, entertainment systems and plant for what is the word I'm looking for? Things to plant, you know, to keep civilization going, or keep their family going, so they don't need anything, man. You know, so these elites are up to something, man. They know something's going on, you know, and so they're gonna spend their little money to try to be safe. But guess what? The Lord got them in the trick bag, man. Scriptures speak about how we're gonna be able to dig them out of those holes, man, out of those spots they're in, man. They're not gonna be able to flee from the Lord's judgment, man. This is Galatians 6:9. And let us not be weary in well doing, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not. You know, and what are we trying to reap, man? You know, the kingdom to heaven, the kingdom is coming, man. You know, because this place is wicked, man. It's corrupt. It's sick. You have I was explaining to a coworker the other day. We were having a conversation because when you look at, he was coming out of the building and he was, you know, doing a cross because he's from Nigeria, and he was putting a Tamu cross on him. I said, "Hey man, what are you doing?" I stopped him. I'm like, "Hey man," and I broke it down, you know, to let him know that was a form of witchcraft he's doing to himself, you know, to fall back from that. And he was telling me he goes to a Catholic church, basically. And I was trying to tell him, because he's new to America, he don't know too much. He's just trying to do the right thing. But I'm explaining to him that Catholic Church, it's full of boy lovers, man. Your priest, man, he's touched finding blooded kids in other parts of the state or or other city, and they just move them around. It's a well-known fact that they do this. So most of the time you hear about a cardinal on the south side or west side, that just moved all of a sudden to the north side or something. 9 times out of 10, he was doing something weird over there, man. Because that was his comfort zone where he was at. So now he got to move because he's hiding, he's running, he's hiding, man. So yeah, we're reaping the treasures for the kingdom to come, man. Not for this place, man, where thieves are, man, robbers are. I just spoke about the cold blooded killing over here at the beach. What was the purpose? He didn't rob her or anything. Maybe it was some gang stuff going on, because Chicago, there's always some gang violence going on. But who knows, man? But we know the Reaper got a hold of him, the Lord. So yeah, these days, you gotta, the Lord, pray that the Lord is dealing with you, man, so you don't fall into His hands, man, because it's a scary thing, man, to fall into the hands of the living power, man, like Scripture speak about, man. But you people want to continue on in your follies and bullshit, and the Lord has a different view to this movie that He's got going on. A lot of you people are going to be nothing but fuel for the fire to come here, man. Whether it be the race riots, whether it be the RFID chip, or just civil straight unrest, man. This is Isaiah 61:1. The Spirit of the Lord Yahweh is upon me, because the Lord hath anointed me to preach good tidings unto the meek. He hath sent me to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty to the captives, and the opening of the prisons to them that are bound. Because this place is a prison, man. Physically and mentally. Think about when you first started hearing the truth, and you were an outcast to your family, you were an outcast to your friends now. They want to eat pepperoni pizza. You can't deal with the pork no more. They want to go to Red Lobster to eat the shrimp scampies and all that good stuff that's not good for you, And, you got to tell them that you can't do none of that stuff, man. That you separated yourself, man. You're a new man. You're transforming into a new man through the power of Yahweh Bashem Yahshai, man. This is Isaiah 61:2. To proclaim the acceptable year of the Lord and the day of vengeance of our power, to comfort all that mourn. Because keep in mind, the Lord is coming back for vengeance, man. These people of the world think that the Lord is all about fun and games, man. Because He has allowed you to continue on with folly and bullshit for so long. But all that has a expiration date. Just like America has an expiration date. And America has been a wicked place. But to you Israelites, it's been a whipping stick, because every time you try to build up and do something good, what happens? Esau comes through with his different laws and takes everything away from you. Think when you look at God, they were all through America. As time progressed, and the Edomites came up with a thing called Manifest Destiny. When he started on the East Coast and started spreading west, he started, just pushing. And God like, hey man, we gave y'all a little piece of land on the east, and now we're out here. That's how the devil does, man. John 10:10. The devil comes to destroy and kill and steal. Did he not, in the process of pushing Gad off the land, what did he do next? He came out with the $5 Indian thing, where he was finding pictures with Gad, and he had the shotgun right there on the side, forcing him to take the pictures with him, man. Like, this is my family member now, because Esau wanted inheritance to the land. That was the name of the game, man. So yeah, this devil been tricking people, man. Been doing the thing, man. Yeah, this is This is 2 Peter 1:5. And besides this, giving all diligence, add to your faith virtue, and to virtue knowledge, and to knowledge temperance, and to temperance patience, and to patience godliness, and to godliness brotherly kindness, and to brotherly kindness charity. For if these things be in you and abound abound, they make you that ye shall neither be barren nor unfruitful in the knowledge of your power, Yahushua and Mashiach. Because that's the name of the game, man. What knowledge and stability is going to be, it's going to help you in these times, man. This is what we're going to need in these times. Think about it, man. The whole thing of the devil is to keep you dumbed down. And he's deceitful. Keep you dumbed down and he's deceitful. He's dumbing you down with these different sports programs, even the food we eat and the things that we drink. Think about the water that we drink and the food we eat. We can't even get the full minerals and full breakdown like we're supposed to, man. So therefore, we got to add additives to the different things. You got to add additives to water, just to make it the pH come up, so it could be good for your body and stick. These are the different things that are about to be over with this place, man. We are here to usher in righteousness, man. Yeah, so it's about that knowledge, and knowledge is going to be the stability in these times, man. Because at the end of the day, if the Lord is not dealing with you, if you're not trying to seek the Lord, then you're going to be fish food in these times coming, man. Because the Lord has plagues that's going to hit America, man. And they're going to come in different waves. And brothers already seeing, this is we're in the final phases of these plagues too, because the things are rapidly moving fast. But yeah, I just just been a lot of things going on, and just had to make a video and talk about it because that's what our job is to do, man. Wake up the hopeful elect that's out there to hear our voice, man, because everybody's not happy with what's going on now, and you can a lot of people are so docile that they don't care. They just, as long as they got their job and go home and continue that hamster on the wheel matrix thing going on, and they're content and cool with that. But if it's something burning inside of you that that something's wrong, that that something's not right, and that that you should be doing more, then that's just what it is, man. Especially seeking the Lord, man, because these days, they're getting shorter, man. With that being said, I hope this is edifying. Shalom, Akim.